you're still telling employees. I told myself, if we could draw that kind of retirement, we wouldn't be here right now. We talked to him today, and Nathan, yeah.
Well, we send it certified mail, regular mail. Yeah, through the U.S. Postal Service. So, and I have all the letters and the receipts here. And for what I've gotten back, some of them I got back, some I haven't. So, right, right. And that's why I sent it to some of them more than one person. He's here. I guess that's got to be him. It's like a gate. That's him. Because he's got notes. That kind of thing. I guess Nathan's coming. This is the one right here in front of us, I believe, with the little girl. And the lady in the red sweater would be the real estate agent, probably the local real estate agent. Yeah.
She's the one we've talked to before.
Oh, so she is the real estate agent? Well, then it wouldn't be those people, yeah. They're the ones coming in from, oh, yeah, the attorney's talking to them now.
She's the one that came and paid the grass lanes that was on it and
Oh, okay. Okay.
I missed you last night. How are you?
Hey, hey.
Good to see you. This will be the last time I'll be up.
I know.
Not the stand, just
Yeah, yeah.
Who wants to do the prayer tonight? Okay.
City Council meeting December 16th, 2025.
I'll let James Robinson. I'll let James Robinson. Yeah, I'll let James Robinson. Ready to go. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, yeah.
Please remember to turn your mic on whenever you speak, so they wouldn't let me turn them on and on now. You ready? Okay.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Pineville Special Council meeting. Today's date is December the 16th, 2025. The time is 5 p.m. I'd like to call this meeting to order. If anybody has a cell phone, please put it in a silent mode at this time. I'd like to have the invocation by Mr. James Robinson and the Pledge of Allegiance by Mr. Randy O'Neill. Please stand. Amen.
Now, if you will face the flag, join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Councilman O'Neill.
Here.
Councilman Dorn.
Here.
Councilwoman Frederick.
Here.
Councilman Boucher.
Here.
Councilman Martin.
Present, sir.
Mr. Mayor, you have your quorum.
Thank you, sir. If the council would allow me to move items 17 and 18 to the front of the agenda because they have legal representation here we're paying for. And you know how them attorneys are. We want to get them off the clock quick, okay? So if that being said, I need a motion on item number 17, condemnation hearing for a single-family home at 606 Sanders Street owned by LPP Mortgage, Inc. Incorporated.
So move.
I got a motion. I got a second. Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Item 17's up.
Mayor, council, the first property tonight is case file 2024-006, 606 Sanders Street. The property owner, as shown in the Rapides Parish Tax Assessor, is LLP Mortgage, Inc., out of Plano, Texas. Is there anyone here representing the property? Would y'all like to speak on the property itself?
I would like to give a brief statement, and I have.
Yes, sir.
I would like to speak as well.
Okay.
If you go to the podium, sir. And just state your name and who you represent and who you with, please.
Good afternoon, council. My name is Morgan Briggs. I'm with the Gold Law Firm. As has been mentioned, I was appointed to represent LLP Mortgage, out-of-state defendant in this matter. I've already filed a curator's note of evidence with the city clerk, so that's in the record. I was able to contact the out-of-state owner, LLP Mortgage, and they have represented that they have found someone who wants to purchase the property, prepare it, and put it back in the stream of commerce. At this time, I'd like to invite them to come speak on their plans that they'd like to present to the council.
Okay. State your name and address where you're from, please.
William LeBlanc. I'm from Washington, Tacoma, Washington. I've been in Washington for a while, and a lot of things have changed. Your guys' town caught my eye because it's, I don't know, maybe we can start something new. The house is pretty beat up, but honestly, I think my wife's, not me, my wife's really into fixing things, I'll be completely honest, and she likes the house. And I think she could fix it, and we could start a new life. But it's a lot of work, and I think you can all agree hiring someone to do it isn't affordable. That'll breach the value of the house itself. So if we want to do it, we got to do it ourselves, and that could take some time, at least a year, to make it so it's to a presentable manner where someone could live in it. But we want to make it nicer than that, realistically. So if you guys could be reasonable and give us the time to actually fix it, that'd be really nice. 'Cause that's about all I got to say for that.
Okay. Mr. David?
Mayor, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Mayor, the problem is it is clearly a dilapidated structure, and my fear is that the amount of money that would need to be put into that will not it will outweigh the house as it is now. It appears that I just don't think it could be brought back into commerce. The way it stands right now, the rotten wood, overgrowth of trees and bushes in the house, electrical, plumbing, and all that, we would need several things for y'all to bring forth to the council for us to even, we need to see financial capacity. We need to see licensed plumber, licensed electrical, quotes like that are Louisiana licensed contractors that can perform this work. Mayor, and we need to see a timetable. There's several items we would need, and if y'all want me to present those items, I can. But it's up to the council on what y'all want. Our recommendation is that the house is dilapidated structure.
Also too, Mr. David, it's showing what asbestos siding and also asbestos roof, correct?
Yes, sir.
And to work on that type of property, you'd have to just pay
It's going to be,
disposal of asbestos too. would add
It
up.
would need the asbestos testing and then the disposal of the
Because
asbestos.
all that siding is asbestos.
Again, I'm from out of state.
I understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But isn't there an encapsulation procedure that we could do? And I did definitely bring up the value of the house would supersede if we hired contractors, for sure. With the contractor, it'd be like $350,000, give or take, right? But if you did it yourself, I mean, we all know that brings the value down a lot, like substantially. And like a value is like, I don't know, 70 to 80% labor. So whatever number you got in your head, drop 70 to 80% if you do it yourself. And if you encapsulate it, instead of removing it, that makes a dramatic difference, and it looks like that's allowed by code. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
And the interior of the property isn't as bad as the exterior. Now, it does need renovations, but as far as the foundation, it is stable inside. No holes in the floor except for in the bathrooms where the sinks and the toilets was allowed to take run over, drip, plumbing problems. The ceiling does have spots in 2 or 3 places. I have pictures of all that. I do get that it will need new windows at some point. Those are pretty much, most of them still in place and just needs to be scraped and painted.
So on that note, I am a painting contractor up north, and I'm used to painting skyscrapers. And I have my own painting business, so I'm well accustomed to codes and getting things to look pretty.
Yeah.
So paint is of no concern.
I'm not worried about.
Have y'all had,
cosmetic. I'm more worried about, the physical
Right.
structure.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have experience tackling something like this successfully?
Like I said, I'm used to Washington codes and compliance, and I came from the union working in that field. So I'm not necessarily doing it myself, but I've been around the jobs, and I've been working in the trades for over a decade.
Sure.
And let's face it, we all know Washington state codes are pretty rigorous. There's codes around everything.
have y'all had,
Admirable to, to-
have y'all had anybody taking a look, like at the substructure, like the beams and such?
We've looked at it ourselves. The inspectors haven't got back to me since I found this house. I'm trying to
Okay.
get an inspector to get back to us to get a full
Right.
confirmation on that.
Yeah, it would be a
No,
pretty
sir, we have
full.
not, while we
everything.
were
We'd have to
listed.
redo everything.
When the banks list and sell any foreclosure property, it's sold as is, and they do try to put as little money into it as humanly possible. Now, we did do a lot of work on this when we had vendors go out and pull all the vines off, clean all the landscape up. There is on each side of the property bushes and trees, which is typical in this area. Some of them are ours, some of them aren't. I think they have intent on getting all this cleaned up.
And our concern is that it is an attractive nuisance as is, because we don't want vagrants and we don't want little kids getting anywhere. If you look at the front porch, there's holes in the porch, and structurally, there is concerns too, Mayor. So, but we'll follow y'all's lead.
Okay.
I do feel obligated to note this. Professionally, I've been painting as my field, but my wife, which is the one I talked about doing this, she's restored our house in Washington.
Right.
And we did have a house that she did do foundation work, she did do posts, she's done some work, given it's not perfect, but she's done it.
Yeah.
And I helped her,
Okay.
you know.
Now, you mentioned $250,000, $350,000. Are you including in there the asbestos abatement
I'm saying
and
if you pay
removal?
that was a number I threw out if you pay somebody. Because I
Okay.
see $50,000 a trade, and I see a minimum 5-6 trades that need to work the job.
No, simple encapsulation of any of those areas should not cost that.
That would
Right.
just be-
Yeah,
Siding on that house, I would say no
Right.
more than
yeah,
15.
yeah. Well, that's,
Having an installer install it.
well, my concern is, like this gentleman here, I grew up in the home building industry. And so, you know, looking at all that, and I applaud you for wanting to take on, to do a lot of the work yourself. Of course, there are certain restrictions on certain things, like your plumbing, your electrical, and all such as that, of course. But, and then that's a generous amount, $250,000, $350,000. And not to sound like I'm prying, but are you prepared to invest that sizable amount to bring this back to its old style? Because we're talking about old Pineville,
Yeah.
and that's one of the older homes in the old downtown area. I'd love to see it restored, but that's a sizable burden, which would be on you. So the time it takes to do it, the financial burden, and I would think that if inspectors and such were to look at it, and then there were a time frame to say, you know, this isn't an overnight remodel. You know, this could be a 2 to 3 year remodel. And my concern would be, are you willing to put that kind of time and effort to it? I'd love to see this restored if in any way possible it can be.
So financially, yes, they have some cash equity, plus they have a home and 10 acres in Washington that they will be selling to relocate to Louisiana.
So that is your purpose too, is you want to come be a resident, a new resident of Pineville.
Yes.
If you guys like us.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
well, we definitely want you to be here. I think our biggest problem is, well, one, your timetable. You know, we do need this. This administration and this council wants a clean city, and that's the whole purpose of all this. And we're trying to show people to be a good steward of this community. We've got to keep our houses and our what we own up to code. And so, what is your timetable for getting back here to, let's say you go under contract tomorrow on the house? What would be your timetable?
So if I go into contract tomorrow on the house and you guys aren't expecting me to pay $350, because I'm not okay with that, that's more than the house.
And that would be on you, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying
that's
too.
well more than the house. But
Yeah.
if we're able to fix it ourselves and everything's cool, 3 weeks would be nice. I mean, if I could be here in 3 weeks and start getting the roof done before
begin.
you guys flood.
Well, wait, we've got a 30-day closing. We do
Yeah.
have an accepted offer.
So as soon as possible.
He is at the point, all we need at this point is to send back the signed documents to the bank to sign. So with that being said, there's a 30-day close period there that he won't even be able to take possession or do anything. So I think what would really be realistic is maybe 3 months to 6 months for him to at least to get here and get that outside, any liability of any innocent bystander that would come across there.
That would be my
Now-
next concern, is like windows, doors, making sure no one can get in to the building without
Oh, you can't
damaging
get in
something.
it now.
Yeah, well, yeah,
We locked
but
the
I mean
keys, we
to,
lost the set of keys.
to
We
close
had
it
to have them
up
come break
and,
into it.
until work can begin. And then, of course, everything checked out.
Yeah.
I say what I say because I'll jump on it the moment you guys give me the go-ahead. is the
Yeah,
point.
he's ready.
And
He'll
look,
do it tomorrow if everything's
Yeah.
right.
What I'll tell you, we normally need from, let's say, a normal circumstance of somebody saying, we're gonna redo the house, or we're gonna fix it. We normally maybe give them 30 days, and we call it a bona fide list, where it's a detailed listing of itemized improvements. Who's your plumber, who's your electrical, all need to be Louisiana licensed. You need to contact RAPC with the permit requirements. We need a timetable and schedule, and then we need to have something from a bank with financial capacity.
Correct.
And, you know, for knowing my wife, I just worry about you wanting that particular house. You know, I don't know if you can do the things that's needed to do to keep it structurally sound. And you make, I'm not doubting your craftsmanship or anything. I just get nervous as an outsider looking in on a situation like this. So, Mayor, that would normally be look, you have 30 days to present.
But still moving forward with the recommendation for condemnation, and then also with him building a plan, presenting it back to you, but we're still moving forward with our condemnation notice, and we can swap it or change our mind if we need to.
One thing about it is, if it's considered condemnation, can they finance? Can they
If
actually
it's
close on it?
condemned.
Can they do what?
Can they
If it's
actually
condemned,
close on it
if we condemn
financially?
it.
Can they take
Yes,
a
sir, he's a
condemnation?
cash buyer.
Okay,
Cash buyer,
well,
yeah.
then- okay,
Yeah,
you good
he's
on
a
that.
cash
We didn't
buyer.
want to do anything to hinder you.
And most of my stuff's real estate owned, right? So I have money to put down to get it going, but then I need to liquidate assets to continue the project. So that's why she's saying 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
There are so many people that come before us and they make promises and promises, and
Yeah.
it's been years later and it's still sitting the same, it's in worse shape.
Which
Because
is
it just
totally-
sits there, you know?
The problem, yeah, I mean, are we looking at a situation where they'll have to bring everything up to code? You know, in terms of plumbing, electricity, and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
yes,
So
sir. So-
rewiring and all that?
Yes.
So plumbing, electrical, HVAC, any of that needs to be registered Louisiana and with the city of Pineville.
Because the gas been off so many years, the electric and everything else, it has to bring back.
Yeah, okay.
Have you made an estimate of what you think it's gonna take?
He's working on that.
I just found the house 7 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he literally
Okay.
just come in yesterday.
It's been longer than 7 days.
Well, we drove in from Washington because we found it 7 days ago. I think it was Thursday or whatever it was. Either way, it was
Yeah.
last week. And we drove here from Washington in a car to come and look at it. Yeah, I mean, we haven't had much time, to be frank, to punch numbers and do phasing.
I think somebody was living in that house just a year ago. Yeah,
It's been
yeah,
rough
yeah.
shape.
That
Somebody
helps
was
a
living
lot.
Does it look like,
That helps a lot.
Yeah, it was someone living in that house, I know, a year ago.
With water and electricity or squatting?
No, they was actually
no,
living
actually
there.
living there?
Okay,
Was
And,
he-
that helps dramatically.
because there's a significant amount of improvements been done as far as the landscaping, as far as cleaning up.
Utilities have been inactive since February of '24.
That's a year ago.
That's a year ago, yeah.
It doesn't look atrocious. It looks a lot worse on the outside.
Yeah.
than
Yeah, it does.
everything
And
else.
if you guys
And
would
y'all
like
was
to
shaking
look
the
at
wall,
the
man.
pictures I have.
And y'all done
Yeah.
a lot of the exterior cleanup?
Oh, yes, sir,
Is
the
that
bank did
correct?
that.
Okay.
The bank did that. Yeah.
Mayor, one thing to consider, if you mentioned going forward to condemnation, remember that if you do decide to go forward, if he's not getting finance and he's a cash buyer, if you do go forward to condemnation, the only question at that point is, when does it get demolished? Right? Whether or not it gets demolished. If you go forward to condemnation, you can delay the demolition if you want to give him 30 days to come back, or however long to give you a plan, and then either remove the condemnation and not demolish, or keep the condemnation in place and then schedule
We could do
demolition.
60 days.
Whatever time frame, it's more about delay the demolition as opposed to.
Correct.
We can always remove the condemnation later if necessary.
You said something, Ms. Goodall, say for the council. This is part of the ones we're trying to put in the new grant program. So we're not, by the time we go through that
We have
So
time.
we've got a window there.
And I'm not sure they understand.
No, I don't. Can you explain it to me?
Do you want to, I don't want to step on, you want me to
No,
explain?
go ahead, sir.
The condemnation that we're doing tonight, periodically, there's a grant that comes through the state, I believe, that if property is condemned, they provide the funds to demolish the house. And so if this property is condemned, the city of Pineville takes bids on the demolition. They then award the bid. Whatever that bid amount is, the city of Pineville pays that through the grant, and whoever owns the lot gets the lot free and clear. If that wasn't the grant program and the city of Pineville went through the condemnation process and then demolished and paid it out of their own budget, there would be a lien on the property for the demolition cost. Okay, so this is, some homeowners have been here before and said, please condemn it, please put it in the grant program, and then they get a property that's clean with no lien against it. So that's the difference if it came to that. So,
Beautiful historic home to do that.
I'm sorry?
It's a beautiful historic home to do that.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, but as it is today, it qualifies for condemnation. And so to clean up, the choice that the city's had is that it's been there for a while in this condition. They're trying to clean up the neighborhood. You've shown some interest, and I think what they're contemplating is going and condemning it and giving you time to come back with a formal plan. Then they can decide whether or not to remove it from the condemnation list. And to hold off on the demolition, 60 days to give you time to do that.
Yeah.
But on the 61st day, there's a risk that the property is going to be torn down. And so even if you buy it, understand that.
Do you have a contingency if you were to buy the property and you get to a point, you say, this is just more than, moving forward? I mean, what's your plan there? Have you thought that far ahead? I mean, I can understand looking at this old home and envisioning what it looked like 50, 60 years ago.
With these two, and he can correct me if you're wrong, there is no stopping them once they start.
Once they get started, I
Yeah,
got you.
they're pretty headstrong and determined.
Yeah,
As long as everybody gives us the right answers, yeah.
yeah, I got you.
Historical's hard to come by.
Probably so.
No, you're right, you're right.
Sounds like you're in the trades, so.
Yeah, well, I grew up in it, but I'm not at now, but yeah.
Would you guys like to see the interior pictures of the property?
We have not been able to see any interior pictures, so
On
if
the
you had some,
inside.
that'd be
I
great.
have pictures.
The report that was done, the inspection was done in November of '24. That's how long this has been on our radar. Of course, it takes time for
Yeah.
things to work through, so that might be helpful. I don't know if the council would be amenable to tabling until the January meeting and then having the vote in the January meeting. After, that would give them roughly 25 days or so to come up with a firm plan. I don't know if that would hurt us on the grant. I don't know what the timelines are on the grant, but
We're just trying to move forward with the grant money and stuff, and like I said, we can come back and change our mind, but go ahead and get the ball moving forward,
So when the application does open, we have the
list of
list ready, because last time we weren't sure if we were condemning, and so when the environmental process happened, we got kind of stuck with the few 30 that we had. So we want
So,
to,
I don't know, I don't necessarily know that you need to table it if we go through with it, through with the condemnation process tonight, and they have 30 to 60 days delay before anything gets done. It could always be reversed if he comes back with a great plan, and one that can be done fairly, at least get, some significant progress.
So are you putting that into a motion, Mr. Boucher?
Well, I think that's where we are
I
right
agree.
now, yeah.
I agree with you.
At least that's kind of where,
I think a motion
Yeah.
to condemn the property with the idea that they have 30, 60 days to
60 days.
purchase it, they don't even own it yet, and then come back to us with a very
Comprehensive.
detailed plan as
Yeah.
to, here's what we see is going to be needed, here's kinds of processes, and, estimate of what you think it's going to cost. Yes, you may have some of your labor involved, and if you guys are going to be living in it while this is happening, then it would qualify for some of this kind of things where, you know, it's like your home kind of thing, I think you can do some of the work, more of the work yourself in that case. But I think 60 days would give you enough time to do that. Then if at any point we see after 30, we're not seeing any progress, you're not keeping in touch with us, looks like maybe they bit off more than they can chew, they're not able to make this happen. I mean, you've only had 7 days to even know about this property. That seems real spur of the moment. So perhaps a motion to go ahead and condemn, but then allow, we have time before anything's gonna happen on our end. I don't want you all to miss out on the grant if it were to come to that. But we would need to see a pretty comprehensive plan.
Correct.
Financials, your estimates.
Here's my trouble with moving forward with a condemnation. And I may be wrong, and we don't have anybody from here from the planning commission. It used to be when you condemned something, you couldn't get electricity, you couldn't get water, you couldn't do anything. Does it still stand like that?
Yeah, I was actually going to suggest to him, before he purchases, I would talk to Rapides Area Planning
See,
Commission.
because I mean, if we have an opportunity for somebody that is looking at something, like I said, somebody was living in that house there up until, like I said, a year ago. I knew that for a fact. And it looked like somebody in good faith has cleaned it up and did some other things to it. So, you know, we're talking about the encapsulation of asbestos, but that only applies if you remove it or we're doing something. If they'd have just taken that house and painted it, it'd never been a conversation. There's no law saying that you can't have asbestos. It says when you remove it or interrupt it. If I'm speaking out of term, you tell me. I'm no engineer.
No, sir, you're right.
Okay, so if that would have happened, it would have been painted, soffits would have had some breaking, some aluminum stuff put around it. We wouldn't even been having this conversation. The house would have been passed over. We never would have looked in the inside of it. So what I'm saying is let's not hinder or hurt someone if we have an actual opportunity for someone to do something. I don't think 30 days or 60 days is gonna hurt us.
Right.
But what I'm asking is that you move at a yeoman's pace to try to get some things done so that it looks better for the community. The broken, any kind of windows, you get the outside next to is looking good, any decayed wood and things of that nature, then that's good faith in this council, I think, will allow time with your plan to move forward.
That helps me a lot with the codes from what I'm learning about all of this. Again, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Okay? But it looks like a lot of the codes, the moment condemnation hits is when it becomes, with lack of a better word, hell. It's like the condemnation process really puts a lot of red tape through everything I'm doing.
Well, but, I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, you know, there is a goal here and some things trying to be accomplished, and we certainly don't want to take away from that. But if you went far enough to get legal representation and to do this and come forth and say that you're willing to move forward and do some good work and make this an asset to the community instead of a liability, I think we should give you an opportunity to do so.
I agree.
I would be grateful.
So just to confirm so that I can lead him in the right direction, this condemnation, if you take and do decide to condemn it after he's purchased it, it's no cost to him, correct?
Right, if he makes the program. But what I'm understanding right now is that your whole intent is to move forward and get this where it should be.
Yes, but I'm just wanting to make sure that I can say to him, whenever, at the end of the day, the $10,000 you paid for the house and the land, I can sell that land by itself for that.
Right, because the grant would make it flat.
So you're still gonna be made whole. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Yes,
When
ma'am.
I'm giving advice to them, I wanna make sure I'm right in what I'm saying. Okay.
That's purely financial, but from my standpoint, my wife fell in love with the house and she wants to fix it. So again, it's my wife. I really want her to make it pretty.
Sure. Sure.
So, this is a point of clarity on Mr. Dorn's question. I spoke to Mr. Wiley, just got him on the phone, who's the planning commission. He said that if you condemn the house and he comes back with a viable work plan, this council can undo the condemnation. It does not affect any permitting with him. And Mr. Burns actually informed me that there was an apartment complex a couple of years ago that went through the same thing that this council did and then pulled it back. So it is possible that the condemnation proceeding does not affect what RAPC does.
Those are those apartments, Mr. Burns, next to the levee over there you're talking about? Next to the levee? Yeah.
Yeah.
Next to the levee?
So Councilwoman Frederick had a motion on the floor.
Yeah, so I
first.
think I would like to move that we condemn with the idea that you've got some time to secure the property, first of all. Do what you can to at least make it somewhat safe for keeping kids out and all that. And then continue with the process of buying it. Then we need a robust plan and all that. And, we're talking about at least 60 days,
Yeah,
probably, for that to happen. So we won't be dealing with you again. Well, we could deal with you before that. If you come to us and say, here's my plan, I'm ahead of schedule, that'd be great. And at that point, then we can take it off the condemnation list.
If I come up with a plan, do I need to be here at a council meeting, or can I just talk to one of you?
I think you could probably present something to.
Sure.
Okay.
Between the inspector and our engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to-
So I have a motion.
I'd second.
I got a second. Discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries.
Nay.
Okay, got 2 nays and 3 yeas. Motion carries.
So you said, how many nays?
60.
60 days.
Well, you're gonna need 30 just to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with
Do
it.
it. If you can get it before 60, great.
And I would just stay in touch with the mayor's office, as you're getting your plan together, and if you're gonna be here, you can present it, or
Be from my
get in
court.
touch with the mayor's office with your plan.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Is there any way I can get a copy of something for the bank that actually owns it to show what took place?
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank y'all.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Moving.
We hired that lawyer.
Thank you, yeah.
We
We hired that lawyer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also, he's
they're out of
representing
state.
item 18 too. Item number 18, condemnation hearing on a single-family home at 113 Holly Oak Street owned by Sandra Yanari Archilla Valdez, ETAL. Need a motion?
So move.
Need a second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Were we in favor of
On
We're
18?
just moving it.
Just
We're-
opening it up for discussion.
No, we're moving to hear it. Yeah,
We're moving it up in the agenda.
to hear it. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries on the 18. Go ahead, Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file number 2024-005, structure located at 113 Holly Oak Street. Is there anybody here representing this structure?
Good afternoon, council. My name is Morgan Briggs. I've been appointed to represent the out-of-state owners in this matter. I have not yet filed a note of evidence, but I intend to do so. I was able to make contact with one of the out-of-state owners who identified that they would have a representative here to speak, if you'd like to present to the council.
Name's Dionisio Boynton, and about 3 years ago, we did one on 109
Please,
Harrison
sir,
Street.
sir, please talk into the mic and state your name and address, please.
There you go. The address 113, we want to remodel it. We want to keep the structure, he want to remodel it.
What's your address, sir? Will
My
you-
address 109 Harrison,
Okay.
And your name?
Dionisio Boynton.
Thank you.
Okay. So what is your plans to do with this house?
Plan is to keep the structure. He says keeping the structure would be a lot cheaper for him, just to remodel everything off the structure instead of tearing it down. And we did it once before on 109 Harrison. It was worse than in this condition. And we redid electricity, plumbing, everything licensed. We worked with a Mr. Kenny, but I think he was in the edge of retirement when we did that. And we're trying to do the same thing for this property. We want to start on it in March and hopefully be through with it by August. 6-month project, redoing everything legal code and everything.
Did y'all just buy that property?
A couple of months ago, yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw the for sale sign up there, and then I noticed it was gone.
Yes, sir.
about,
He lives
3
in
weeks ago.
California, and he just seen the cheap property and was like, okay, something we could do, something we could help out the city. So,
Okay, so, because I was wondering, because I know the name wasn't the original owner.
Yes, sir.
My memory served me
I
correctly.
think it's month 4 right here.
Yeah, and then I saw the for sale sign, and then I saw the sign gone, the young lady that was selling it, so.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Mayor, council, this property is in a major state of disrepair. If he does want to remodel this, we need an expedited plan, the same plan that I gave out. We need itemized improvements you're going to make, licensed contractor, plumber, electrical, documentation of the financial capacity to do those improvements, and a timetable and schedule.
Yes, sir.
Mayor, this one is in very bad disrepair, so if he can, my only recommendation, if he can provide that in the 30 days by the next council meeting, let's say.
Thomas, what about if we gave him 60 days like we've done?
Yeah, that's the situation.
Oh, I'm
Do
60.
do the same thing, you know, still move forward with the condemnation, give you 60 days, we can pull it at that time. Would you feel free with that?
I could try to get him in town, but right now he's tied up and he probably won't be able to come to the end of February.
He don't have to
Just a
come, as
plan.
long as you gave a plan,
The thing
financial
is, the floor
statements.
plans, he said he needs to go in and gets to do the floor plans, so he is able to make plans and do everything.
In the meantime, and we've got to make sure all the glass, you know, broken glass, things like that, we don't want kids or vagrants getting in there. Things like that, we need to repair quickly,
No, I agree.
because it is a very attractive
It didn't
nuisance.
get like
Open
this
doors.
overnight.
Door, that all needs to be secured.
Yeah, since we got the property, we cut the grass real good. We've been trying to keep the yard up and boarded up some of the doors and stuff so people won't come in. And I don't really just know that much. I just trying to help them out.
I understand. Mayor, my recommendation is that we can, my recommendation is we condemn the property, given that he has 60 days to prepare a plan.
Okay.
Present it at the next council meeting, or if they can get in touch with y'all sooner, and then we can pull the condemnation if
Okay.
needed.
Any council member want to make that motion?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second. Got a motion, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I think that's,
Mayor, I will supplement the record with my note of evidence. Mayor and council, thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay, moving back up to the top of the agenda to item number 5, condemnation hearing for the mobile home located at 204 Madison Street, owned by Olivia T. Hayden.
Mayor, council, this is case file number 2025-001. Structure located at 204 Madison Street. Is anyone here to represent this property? Mayor, council, let the record reflect, no one is here to represent this property. Mayor, council, this one is
30 days.
dilapidated structure. We recommend 30 days to voluntarily clear the site. If not, we condemn the site and place a lien on the property.
Okay. I need a motion for a 30-day condemnation on this
So
property.
moved.
second.
Got a motion, second discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 6, condemnation here for a single-family home located at 207 Dorothy Street, owned by Gary J. Bernard.
Mayor, council, this is case file number 2025-003, 207 Dorothy Street. Is there anybody here to represent this property? If no one's here, Mayor, let the record reflect, no one's here. Mayor, council, this structure is like the others. You have trees growing up inside, broken glass. It's an attractive nuisance. Mayor, council, I recommend we give 30 days to voluntarily clear the site, and if not, we condemn the site and place a lien on the property.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I can vouch that I've had complaints on that particular property
Okay.
on occasion in my last year, and every time I've gone by, it doesn't look like there's much effort to do. Every now and then the grass is cut, and I believe that's part of our
We might be good.
deal.
Might be
So
Pineville.
you making the motion, Mr.
And I
Wiley?
do move that we go forward with this. From what I understand is there's been no response from ownership
Okay.
and no goodwill of doing anything with the property,
Okay,
so.
I got a motion.
I'll second it.
You have a second? Discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 7, condemnation hearing for a mobile home located at 1607 Melrose Street, owned by Bear Investments LLC.
Mayor, Council, this is case file number 2025-004, 1607 Melrose Street, Pineville. Is anyone here representing this property? Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please state your name and your address.
This address or my?
Or yours.
Yours.
Oh, okay.
Your address.
My name is Tyra Teasley. My mailing address is 4003 Payne Street, Alexandria, Louisiana, 71302.
Okay.
This is my childhood home. So I wrote down my stuff because I don't like to do emotion, I like facts. Okay, so good afternoon, Mayor and members of the council. My name is Tyra Teasley. I'm here speaking on the behalf of my father, Tyrone Teasley, the owner of the trailer located at 1607 Melrose, Pineville. Thank you for allowing me to speak. We want to be clear that we are not refusing to comply with the city codes. Our intention is to bring the property into full compliance and work with the city. I need to place an important fact on record. On September 11, 2025, we became aware that unauthorized individuals were on our property without permission and attempted to remodel or alter the mobile home you're seeing. This work was not approved, nor permitted, nor performed by us. As a result of the trespass, part of the trailer was torn up. Construction materials were left on the property, including boards. You see that red, what that is,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, they did a lot of stuff on the property. They even left, they finally came and got the trailer off the property that you pick up the debris and stuff with. We did make a police report on September 11th when I found out. I made another report on September the 12th because they were back on the property after we asked for them to be removed. So we are under the impression that a police report was filed documenting the trespass and the damages and the unauthorized activity. Some of these conditions that you're citing today are a direct result of this criminal trespass, which made it incomplete, unauthorized work. It is not long-term neglect or unsafe conditions caused by the owner. At this time, my father is temporarily living with my grandmother, who is an elder, almost reaching 90 years old. This is a temporary family caregiving situation, seeing that my grandfather just passed in 2023. Might have been 24. Time flies. But, so that's temporary, so the property is not abandoned. My father fully intends to return to his home, repair it, and remodel the property properly with permits once the matter is resolved. So we are respectfully requesting that the city does not base the condemnation on damages caused by the documented trespassing, and that we be given reasonable time to complete repairs followed by reinspection. Immediate commendation would create unnecessary hardship on my disabled father, especially given documented criminal damages to his property and the owner's intent to comply with the city. We're committed to following Pineville's ordinance and Louisiana laws, so thank you for your time and consideration. And if we could have in writing any violations or sites that need to be up to code so we could get the permits and the things back in order so my dad can return home when he's done
Ms.
caregiving.
Teasley, that would be up to you to get an
Okay.
inspector out there, but, and have all that work done
Okay.
to get it up to code.
Okay.
Ms. Teasley, what's the interior like? I mean,
Well, I actually went and took pictures because we haven't been over there. And what they did, they went in, they guttered the whole inside.
Yeah.
So they made it simple for my dad to come in and remodel it. They also replaced the roof on the home. They have already replaced all those windows. Now that board is still on the door. They tore down that used to be a porch. They tore it down. The home that you see in front of it that we use for storage, that's my great-grandmother's home. Because that's why we didn't want to condemn that or tear it down, because the property been in our family since 1943. So that's my great-grandmother's home in the front, and my dad usually uses that back part is his storage. He has lawnmowers and things inside of there.
Can I ask you something, Ms. Teasley?
Yes, ma'am. Sir, I'm sorry.
Why is it not in, the Teasley name? Was it taxes or something happened?
What happened was when my dad was, like I said, my dad's 100% disabled veteran.
Marine, yeah.
He was in the VA hospital, and his sister was supposed to be paying the taxes on the property. While that was supposed to be going on, we found out that she wasn't. My dad went back and paid Bear Investments, our attorney, when he did the deed, quick deed. He accidentally forgot to add, they said it's 2 lots that they didn't know, so the city broke it down into 2 lots, and that's why I can't remember his name, but Bear Investments right now has that side, because the city said since they didn't write it on the quick deed, the proper lots, they couldn't put it on the quick deed. So our attorney, let me think, Gene Shikata, is supposed to be going back and fixing the quick deed once he gets in touch with Bear Investments, because my dad did properly pay the taxes back, and all taxes are up to date.
Okay. All right, because I was wondering about that, and I did see that dumpster there.
Yeah, they
And I
did. They
know-
finally removed it. At first, Pineville police told me I didn't have any rights to tell people to leave, but then they figured out, yes, I do, because if that is heir property, I'm the heir. My dad, I do a lot of things on his behalf, and which, once they figured it all out, they were very helpful. They made everybody leave the property and told me that they made sure nobody else would come back on there and touch his property. Of course, that's family related, so my dad doesn't want to press criminal charges against the people that did it, but he does want to have a chance to, return to his home. My grandmother's 90, so he's staying with her until the transition, because he lost his father. And they thought the property belonged to their father, so they went in there and started touching stuff without actually going through the courts and understanding.
Okay. Couple things. What you thinking the timeline is on this?
I asked my daddy that, he smiled at me and laughed. I mean, as soon as we get the okay, we could go in there and make it safe, make it presentable, make sure the yards, like you said, trying to make the city look nice, and we're not against that. So I can't put a timeline on when it could be completed, but I say by, give us 60, 90 days when the sun start coming out to get people out there to work on it for us.
When could
But we
y'all
can
begin
make
that?
the presentable as soon as possible.
When could y'all
Oh,
start
yes, sir.
on the work,
Oh,
do you believe?
in the next 30 days.
Obviously after the holidays.
Yeah, next 30 days, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You think you could secure it before that?
As far as secure, what do you mean?
Like putting?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
sheets
Yeah,
people
we could
out.
do that.
Keep people out,
Can
yeah.
go in?
Yeah, hopefully nobody is going in there.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Bless
I
your
don't think
heart.
anybody's going in now. It was pretty well boarded up.
Yeah, my grandmother and my grandfather before then, they had tried to board it up where people, because we were told people were going in and out while my dad was at the hospital. So they did try to secure it to make sure people couldn't go in there. But like I said, we didn't know what was actually taking place over there. So one day I was just riding by and seeing people in the yard.
Yeah,
And I made my complaint to the police, which they were very helpful, and they made people leave the property.
yeah. I think it's unfortunate that it sounds to me like someone tried to take advantage of your
Of my
dad
dad.
not being there.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know, Mr. Mayor, I think this is another one of those situations that we, give them some time.
We definitely need a plan, Mayor, because
Yeah,
I just get worried, it looks so easy to do, and we'll just get in there to make it livable and habitable, but the financial capacity to redo something like that it's a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of time, so.
I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
not to cut you off, I apologize. My dad's been saving for that.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. That's something he planned to do to return back to his home when time permitted. So the funds are already being saved.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I do have a question, Ms. Teasley. With the funds that are being saved, is there a chance that, a relatively new mobile home, could be purchased and put on there? Because if it was part of the program, that would be demolished, and you'd have a clear lot that you could move, a new mobile home on there. Because is that part of the overlay district?
No, sir. No, it's not.
Okay.
The sentimental value to it, I don't believe my dad wants to put anything new there. He wants to restore it to what it was so he can go back home when time permits.
Okay, so if we gave you 60 days to move forward with it, you'd
Yes,
be
sir.
fine with that, okay?
Let's,
Yeah.
Ms. Caesar, let's do something. Let's be clear what our expectations are in 60 days.
Right, okay.
Because sometimes, you know, we don't want you to agree to something that's unattainable. So let's kind of talk about what 60 days look like. Is 60 days totally remodeling, or 60 days getting started, or 60 days boarding it up, and let's see improvements? What are we asking here?
My recommendation on this would probably be 60 days by the next February council meeting, that she has a plan in place. She has talked to electrical and plumbing, all the permitting, the RAPC, and just has a good timetable in February that says, we're going to start, we're going to do this, and we're going to be good stewards of the property and make it better than it is now. I mean, that's,
With financial estimates as well. as to,
Right,
you know,
yes,
This is gonna cost X, you know, you're gonna estimate.
yeah, a cost estimate.
I mean, just a comprehensive plan. It says, these are the steps we're gonna take, these are the you know, the duties we're gonna do, the pieces of the work, this is the estimated price. And, you know, I think you could start some of it right away with boarding up at least a couple of holes, but I mean, it's gonna take some time.
Your father being a disabled veteran as well, are there programs that help with restoring his home?
I don't know
I'm not
about
aware.
restoring, but I know they give, you know, home loans and things to that
Sure.
thing. So that would be something I actually have to research. Yes, sir.
Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, we kind of got some framework here. And the framework is that we're going to come up with a plan. I say we, you guys, and bring it to us. Okay, you're going to get an inspector to take a look at what actually has to happen. Because from what I'm thinking and looking at the age of your unit, you probably may not have to do a total electrical job or a plumbing job of these natures. So get that, get somebody to take a look at it and be honest with you. And then you get your plan drawn according to what your needs are. You know, and then if it's accepted, and then you can move forward. If you you feel that it's more than what you want to place into your home, then we go move forward with condemnation. Is that taking some of the confusion out of the conversation?
Yes, sir. I wasn't confused though, Mr. Dorn.
All right, well, good deal. We don't want you to be confused. We want everybody to be on the same page.
No, we just want to make sure we had the chance to be heard.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So I think at this time, the recommendation is we do a continuance of this hearing, and because it's a continuance, there won't be any more and we don't have to give notice again. So by February council meeting,
Is
or
it the
before.
special council meeting or the second Tuesday?
The second Tuesday.
Second Tuesday.
Now, and if you get it before, that's fine. And then to the council or any of the administration. But that's what I would recommend with the full plan, cost estimate, what inspector says.
Same plan we've been doing with everything else.
This one, we're not condemning, we're just continuing
It continued.
the hearing.
Continuance, yeah.
Okay, so I need that in a motion,
I'd like to move, continue.
okay?
Continue to
It's-
a February meeting.
To a February meeting, I need a second.
Second.
Got a motion, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays, motion carries. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
Thank you, Ms.
February
Teasley.
10th is the February meeting, Ms.
Okay.
Teasley.
Item number 8, condemnation hearing on a mobile home located at 108 Wood Street owned by Larry D. Shaw and Patricia Shaw. Need a motion?
Oh, no, we
So
can
moved.
in order.
Second?
Second.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-007, 108 Wood Street. Is there anyone here representing? Please come up, state your name and address.
My name's Patricia Shaw. I'm currently living with my sister right now at 202 Hardner Street in Pineville. And that's my dad's property right now. I really don't quite understand, you know, the condemned thing about it. I mean, if it's gonna cost me money to have y'all tear it down or whatever, then I'd rather just do it myself, but I am one person right now. I just moved back here from like Colorado Springs 3 years ago. I mean, my daddy have died, and that's his property, and he left it to me. And I do have all my siblings willing to sign it over to me, and I'm just finding that out. I've been here like a year and almost 8 months now. And, you know, I kind of moved away because of the, you know, we grew up in that house, so I kind of moved away just to get away from it because my dad did kind of die there. So I'm like, I kind of moved away to, you know.
If you want to
grieve.
voluntarily condemn it, the structure, we will give you 90 to 120 days
I mean,
to
I don't
volunteer.
want to lose the property. He left it to me, and everybody is able to sign it to me. I just have to talk to the correct lawyer to get it signed over to my name, but actually, I don't want it signed over to my name.
Miss-
I actually want it signed over to my son's name.
Here's what we're saying, Ms. Shaw. The first statement that you made is that, you know, you're okay with it if it doesn't cost you. That's what this is about.
Okay,
This is a
that's what I'm
program-
not quite understanding.
Yeah, this is a
what the
program
condemning
that,
thing was about.
that when it's completed, that dwelling will be demolished, taken and cleaned up, the lot's clean. And I think Mr. David say so that it can be push mowed. And you'll
I
still.
have been cutting the grass.
Yeah.
It's not like that right now. I
Yeah.
have pictures that I have, and I have tore down the porch.
And you'll still.
I have halfway tore it down, but like I said, I'm only one person, and I am working.
You'll
you know.
still own the property at no cost to you.
Okay,
Yeah, and no-
all the property taxes is kept up. I only owe like $3. I think I got a letter
Okay.
now.
So,
But-
Mayor,
So, yeah,
And
you know.
there's no lien put on the property
No, no,
in
no,
this
no.
program,
Everything
so.
is
no,
kept up to everything.
we're talking about
clear.
if we tear it down for you, okay? When we walk away, you owe us zero. You don't
Yeah,
owe us anything,
There will be no
okay?
cost to
So
you.
it's really just like free of charge?
Yes.
Man, you have a clean
Okay.
lot, you could build a
Because it
home.
would cost me a lot, because I do got people that's, you know,
It'll cost
willing
you
to
about
help me tear it down.
$6,000.
So I won't be charged so much, because, I mean, I really don't get paid that much.
Okay.
I'm not lying to y'all.
Yes, well,
I mean, for real.
So you willing to go ahead and agree to condemnation?
Yeah,
We'll pay
because
for
my
it?
son, once I talk to the right lawyers or whatever, it will be in my son's name. I'd rather it be in my kid's name than mine.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure how long I'm
You
gonna
can
be
put a-
here.
Put a little house on there.
So, you know, I'd rather my son, and he wants a brand-new trailer moved there.
Okay.
So he's got a clean, he's got a clean lot to put a new home
I
on.
don't know.
Yeah, so if it's,
And-
if that's what
yeah.
this is about, then I'm
Yes, ma'am.
cool with it.
Okay.
Just as long as I won't lose it.
Yes,
That's
No,
all.
ma'am, you won't lose
I
the
want my
land.
kids to
No, no,
have
you-
it.
You won't lose the
you'll
land.
still have it.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's what I thought this was
Yeah.
like, I'm losing my property.
No,
But
ma'am.
as
No,
I'm
no,
listening
no.
to everybody,
No,
you know,
ma'am.
No.
it's different, but
No. You
It's all
good.
about,
I'm sorry to get
it's all
emotional,
about
but I'm really
improving.
trying to leave this for my kids.
Oh, sure.
You good.
It's
So-
understandable.
On item number 8, I need a motion to condemn the property within 30 days. then,
So moved.
okay? Got a motion?
Second.
Got a second? Discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Ms. Shaw.
So
Yes.
y'all will just
It won't
tear
be
it down,
demolished
no cost.
really
We take
fast,
care.
Ms.
Yes,
Shaw.
ma'am.
It'll take a while.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank,
I don't know what's on here.
no,
Yes,
you good.
ma'am.
But you can keep cutting the grass, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank,
And
thank you.
Yeah,
remove
no more
anything that you want
stress.
out of there.
Yeah. Item number 9, condemnation hearing on a single-family home located at 110 Wood Street owned by Roger Frazier. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Okay. Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-002, 110 Wood Street. Is there anybody here to represent this property? Please state your name. Please state your name and,
My name is James L. Frazier. I live at 5200 Donahue Fair Road, Pineville.
what's your plans with this house?
Property, I can't afford to tear it down or whatever, either way, sir. 12 and 10 both are, no, one's my uncle and my other's my dad's.
Okay. Well, Mayor, council, this is extreme disrepair. It's attractive nuisance.
Yes.
I do recommend, I recommend 30 days to voluntarily clear the site or condemned. And once it's condemned, we're going to try to get it into the program
Okay,
that hopefully we'll be able to tear it down and you still have a clear lien.
I appreciate it.
You okay with that,
I
Mr.
can't
Frazier?
afford it, none of the family wants to fool with it.
Yeah.
None
I
of my brothers and
understand.
sisters, there's nobody's here except me, so.
I do ask in the meantime, if any boards, anything could be put up on things that could be dangers to other citizens, that, anything you can do, please try to do it.
Secure it.
Okay.
Okay,
Just to secure the
people-
house.
Yeah,
Okay.
securing and people getting in
And,
there.
and keep the lot clean.
Yes,
okay. So, Mr. Frazier, also, are you gonna be representing 112 Wood Street too?
112 and 110 both.
So you represent both of them, and you want the
That's
same?
my dad's 12 and the other's my uncle's.
Okay,
So the same, you wish for the same there too?
Sir?
You wish for the same there too? We
Right.
just go in, remove
Okay.
both buildings and
Okay.
you have clear lots.
All right. I
Okay.
appreciate
We
it.
got to vote on.
so, yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you,
so
sir. That's all.
I need a motion for 30 days
Thank you,
to
Mr. Frazier.
condemn the property at 110 Wood Street
I'll
and
make
be
that
removed.
motion.
So moved.
Have a motion, a second.
Second.
I'll second it.
Discussion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays, motion carries. While you still standing there, Mr. Frazier, item number 10, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located at 112 Wood Street owned by Luzelle
Luzelle
Frazier.
So moved.
Okay, so 30-day notice to condemn and move forward with that property. Have a
sir.
motion,
So moved.
and a second. Discussion,
Got a second?
Mr. O'Neill, second.
Yeah.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays, motion carries. Thank you, Mr. Frazier,
Thank
for
you,
being
Mr.
here
Frazier.
tonight.
Good luck, Mr. Frazier.
Thank y'all.
thank you, Mr. Frazier.
Thank you.
Glad to help.
Item number 11, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located at 130 Buchanan Street, owned by Shirley Johnson.
So
Need a
moved.
motion, a second, discussion. Go ahead, Mr. David.
Who got the second, please?
Yes.
I heard the first, I didn't hear the second.
Second.
Oh, thank you.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-009, 130 Buchanan Street. Is there anybody here representing the property? If no, please let the record reflect that there is no one here. Mayor, council, this is a extremely dilapidated, vegetation growing through the building. It's an eyesore as much as it is an attractive nuisance, vermin. You can't even get inside the property. I recommend 30 days for them to voluntarily clear the property, if not condemnation.
I'll make that motion.
Got a motion?
Second.
Got a second from Mr. Dorn. Discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 12, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located at 510 Baptist Street, owned by Vanessa Baptiste. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Second?
Discussion. Go ahead, Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-011, structure located at 510 Baptist Street. Is there anybody here representing this property? If not, let the record reflect no one is here. Mayor, council, this is another dilapidated structure, attractive nuisance, the rotten board, shingles. I recommend 30 days to voluntarily clear the property, if not condemned.
So move.
Got a motion by Mr. O'Neill.
I'll second it.
Got a second by Councilwoman Frederick. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 13, condemnation here for a single-family home located at 105 Hoffman Street, owned by Beverly S. Gordon.
So moved.
Got a motion? Second.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-012, structure located at 105 Hoffman Street. Is there anyone here representing the property owner?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
James Gordon Jr. I'm at 408 Larry Street, Pineville.
Hey, Mr. Gordon. Yes, sir. Can you tell us what your plans are with this structure? Do you have any plans?
No,
Okay. Our plan is to condemn it, give you 30 days to voluntarily clear the structure, and our hopes is that this will get into a program and we'll be able to clear the site for you, and you'll
Yes,
still
sir.
have a clear lien on the property.
yeah, that's what I want,
Okay.
yes.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Got a motion? Got a second? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck,
Mr.
sir.
Gordon, we do recommend any security you can do on that house, boards, anything to keep kids and vagrants from going in there.
Okay.
And
All right,
lot,
thank you.
lot clearing if it
Lot
hadn't been
clearing, yes.
cleared.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for being here tonight. So just to let y'all know, I'm getting a motion in a second just from the condemnation hearings. That way we open it up for the hearing, and then also a motion in a second for the condemnation. To make sure we're covering our tracks here tonight. Okay, thank you. Okay, item number 14, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located at 112 Lizzie Street, owned by Jerry R. Johnson. I need a motion and a second.
Second.
Got a motion and a second for the condemnation hearing. Go ahead, sir.
Mayor, council, this case file 2025-014, structure located at 112 Lizzie Street. Is there anyone here representing the property? If not, let the record reflect no one is here. Mayor, council, this structure is clearly dilapidated.
yeah.
Needs to be torn down,
It's
Mayor.
been needing for years.
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, it's falling down on its own.
Oh,
Mayor.
yeah, you're right,
enough
you're
said.
right.
Enough said.
It's very dangerous.
We recommend 30 days to voluntarily clear the site, if not condemnation.
Okay, I need a motion on the 30
So
days.
move.
We got a motion?
Second.
And a second. Discussion. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Item number 15, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located at 1413 Donahue Ferry Road, owned by Mr. Aaron LaCour.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Discussion. Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-017, structure located at 1413 Donahue Ferry Road. Mr. LaCour.
Aaron LaCour, 1625 Joe Street. My plans are to renovate it, fix it up, and rent it out. So I'm in that business. I do it all the time, so I'd like it off the condemnation list.
And we really appreciate what you do in Pineville.
Absolutely.
Aaron has a track
Wonderful
record. He just
work.
bought this property, not realizing it was up for condemnation, and wants to do his magic on it, like he's done with about 20 other properties.
Aaron, it's a lot of work. Can you, by the February council meeting, provide us cost estimate where you've talked to the permits and schedule?
I can do it before then, so I can
yes.
start working on it?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
The sooner the
I can do
better.
that.
Yes, sir.
So I guess this one would probably fall under the continuancy that we did before,
Yes, I
That's
think,
fine.
since
Okay.
he'll have a plan.
So I need a motion on item number 15.
I mean, I can tell you my plan right now. I mean, would that help, or do I still got to go to that next meeting?
well, if you get it to the mayor or council before, I think that'll be
Yeah.
fine.
With,
should
But-
you know, with the numbers, your
Yeah,
estimates,
yeah.
something, like on a sheet of paper, I think is really what we need.
And Aaron, this won't be for a continuance of condemnation. This will be just for a continuance for another hearing if you don't step forward, okay? So I need a motion for just a 30-day continuance, okay?
I'll
On
move
item
to
number
continue for-
15.
I'll move to continue.
Just for clarification, as you were saying, if we do this continuance for 30 days, he brings a plan.
We can remove
Then
it.
it's just gone.
He
You
just
don't have to
keeps- he
vote
just
on it
keeps
again in
working.
Correct.
January?
He just
And,
keeps-
and also in that motion, giving the mayor and council to remove it off the agenda. If he comes with a plan, we don't even have to put it on the agenda,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah, we won't have to undo a condemnation.
That's correct. So if y'all give me that authority in that motion, okay? I have a motion. You got a second?
Looks like Kevin
Yes.
might have.
Yep.
Kevin made a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Thank you, Mr. LaCour.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Aaron.
If you see
Good work,
anything else
Aaron.
on this list that you're interested in, let us know.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'm interested in.
Jackson.
Item number 16, condemnation hearing for a single-family home located at 110 Anderson Street, owned by Mary B. Sylvia.
So move.
Have a motion, second, discussion. Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2025-010, structure located at 110 Anderson Street. Is there anybody here representing this property? Yes, ma'am. Please step up to the mic and state your name and address.
Mary Silv, and you want the address that
Yes, ma'am.
the house is, or where
Your-
I'm at?
your
Where you
person.
live.
Sorry?
Your address.
Where you live?
Where I live. I live with my dad in Colfax.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't remember the address. But I have slowly been trying to work on this house and get it emptied. It's just me and my dad helping me. So it's kind of like a slow, really slow process. And I've almost got it completed. And yes, I do want the house torn down.
Yeah, it looks like
Completely.
it's falling down.
Completely torn down, yes. A tree fell on it.
Yeah.
So I paid to have the tree removed, and I had set up payment plans with a friend of mine that was gonna help me tear it down completely. But if I can get into the program y'all talking about, I'd rather do that.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, we
I
don't
need a
want-
motion to condemn in 30 days and,
I'll make that motion.
okay? Second. Motion, second, discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Thank you, ma'am.
Good luck with the
So when
program.
will I know about if I'm qualified?
If we get the money, you're on the list.
Yes,
Okay?
But ma'am, in the meantime, just make sure to kind of try to keep the property up, anything that can be removed, because that is a dangerous site right now. Okay.
And then,
Yes, ma'am.
I guess whoever, if it makes the list and that we.
We'll
you know,
notify 'em.
You'll be notified when they'll be coming to tear it down to make sure you have everything out
All
that you
your
want
personal
out.
It
belongings
won't
away.
be an
so-
overnight thing. You'll have plenty
Yeah.
of time.
Yeah, okay. All right. No, it'd be
It'll be
longer than
longer than
30
that,
days,
more
okay?
than that.
Yeah, it'd be, yes.
And
Okay.
thank you for your service, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate
you.
y'all being here tonight. Item number 19, condemnation hearing on a single-family home located at 115 Holly Oak Street, owned by Evelyn Callahan.
So moved.
Got a motion, second, discussion. Mr. David.
Mayor, council, this is case file 2024-013, structure located at 115 Holly Oak Street. Is there anybody here representing this property? Yes, sir. Please come to the mic and state your name and address.
Yes, my name is Terrence Joseph. 115 Holly Oak Street is my mailing address, but I stay with a friend while we work on the house and stuff. And the restoration process is already begun. Like, all this has been torn down, it's about to be replaced. All the roof has been finished. That depicted has been torn down. It's about to be replaced as well. And all I need is a little more time, about a month or two or so, and it's done. All the supplies are purchased.
You've already done the roof?
Yes, sir.
Of the house has been replaced, or?
It's been fixed.
Yeah, it's been roof's
completely
fixed.
Do you have any pictures of your work?
I should have took some before I came here, but, I mean, if anyone wants to drive by and take a look at what I've done, it's
Mayor,
very
council,
noticeable.
I'm not actually sure when these pictures were taken. It was clear disrepair, but we do need to probably make another inspection of this. But I do also want to see that he has a plan, he's getting permits in place, and that a timetable on your renovations. That's what I would recommend.
about a month or two or so.
Okay.
and
'Cause your mom was living in there up until about last year or so, wasn't she?
I say it's about 4 years ago. She had like a stroke and she had to move out.
Yeah, I remember she had a stroke and then she had to go,
Yeah.
but there was, I would see people around there and moving, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, me and a friend have been working on it recently.
Okay.
Like before we even got a letter about this meeting, it was pretty much working on the roof and finishing it up. But we're making good progress on it. So just another couple months or so and it's good as new. Just need to redo the plumbing on it. And
You have an
possibly the
estimate about how
electricity.
much you think it's gonna cost you to do what you need to do?
Ma'am?
You have an estimate of the cost that you think it's gonna take to do what you?
Well, the
need to do?
supplies for the structural repairs is already purchased. That was just like under 1,000. But as far as the plumbing and possibly redoing the electricity, the electrical wiring, I'm not sure.
You've already spent 100,000 on materials?
Willie had already started on the plumbing before he passed away, didn't he? 'Cause I remember seeing him. Mr. Joseph coming out the side, they ran
No,
into
he's
his main
never
line?
stayed there. My mom was married to an Allen.
But I mean, I saw somebody had started the plumbing work sometime.
It's probably my brother.
Okay.
I think he's like licensed and stuff.
So, sir, if we gave you 90 days on this house, would you think it would be knocked out in that time?
Under
Okay.
that time.
Right.
Yes, sir.
And we do need to make sure that all permitting is done, accordingly through the city and through the Rapides Area Planning Commission.
Okay.
So,
I can get that done.
Mayor, our recommendation would be a 90-day continuance of this.
Okay.
And so at the March meeting, or unless he comes prior to.
Okay. You okay with that, sir, with that recommendation? Okay, so I have a motion to give this man a continuance for 90 days.
So moved.
Second. I have a motion, second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Thank you, sir, for being here tonight.
Appreciate you.
If the council would allow me to add an item to the agenda, we'd need a roll call vote to add an item to the agenda. It'd be item number 20, and it's requesting a motion to add agenda item 20 to the agenda related to additional holidays for the city employees.
I'll make a motion to allow the mayor to add item number 20 to the agenda.
Thank you.
Second.
Got a motion, second. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman O'Neill,
Yes.
Councilman Dorn,
Yes.
Councilwoman Frederick,
Yes.
Councilman Boucher,
Yes.
Councilman Martin.
Yes.
Okay.
Mayor, the motion passed.
Okay, thank you. So item number 20 would be a resolution designating December the 26th, 2025, and January the 2nd, 2026 as additional City of Pineville government holidays.
So move.
Got a motion, second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any nays? Motion carries. Mr. Velard, is this, solves this where we don't have to come back every year in case we?
No,
It
that
does.
was just through January 2nd,
Okay,
2026.
that's what I was wondering. I thought you,
We are, that is for this year and for January. We actually have a formal policy that's going to be part of the manual.
Okay.
When we start doing the holidays listed, there'll be actually part of that policy that'll give the mayor the right to add that holiday, near, if it's the day after Christmas or before, et cetera. And that's the policies that we're going to be bringing that we have to pass by ordinance, and that'll be the next 30 days or so, maybe 60. And so that'll be part of that policy.
Introduced in January and.
I'm sorry?
Introduced in January?
I think.
Okay.
We have 7 or 8 policies that are important for the city that we want to get added to the personnel manual. We had to update, given some changes in the law, so that's what we're shooting for. And that's going to be part of that introduction. So all we did was limit it to these 2 days.
okay.
I know I won't be here, but I'd be for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I know in the past, it's always been left up to the mayor to just make them, decisions, but. Okay. I'd like to see that policy from years ago. But all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any nays? Motion carries. Is there any other business to become before the mayor and the council? If not, close with a benediction by Councilman
I'll
Martin.
move to adjourn. You needed that.
Yeah.
And a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion, second.
All right, let us pray together before we leave. Father, we thank you for the opportunity to gather together, to work through matters that affect so many different properties, not just the property owners, but the neighbors and those who live in those communities. I pray that they will see that the desire of this administration and council has been to make improvements for the entire city, and that they will reap the rewards of those improvements. We thank you for our employees, recognize their labor, and with these extra holidays, I pray that they will feel that love and appreciation that the high esteem with which we hold them. I ask you to watch over us, Lord. This will be our last time in this calendar year, barring some other event. And so as we go into the new year, may we be reflective and grateful and thankful. And may we begin the new year looking forward to all the good things you have in store for us. We give you thanks for these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas, everybody. Oop.